What is back, buddy? It's Fawk 49er Talk with your hosts, Lawrence from Platform 246 and me, No Crypto from No Border Sports. What is up?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
I'm
Better
good,
now.
bro.
Actually, it's
Better now.
since well, it's like once I hopped on and we started going live, I was like, hey, this, perked me up. I feel better. We got some chats already.
and it's like the what's happening, Raphael?
Why is that not coming up? Oh, I gotta.
You guys, okay. What's up, Eric? What's up? Welcome in, gentlemen. Welcome to Fawk 49ers Talk, folks. What the hell? We had a good Thursday.
If you want to take the helm, yep.
And now you're here with us.
I'm gonna reload my
Bryant
thing,
in the building.
Keep going.
Give us a second, folks. Yeah, we're all good. But again, happy Thursday to you. It's time for some 49ers talk. There's a lot of talk going around right now that you could do if you're a fan of the Bay. They're about to go up against the Lakers in a minute, that Bay Area team. So shout out to the Lakers. I got to switch to the other side. When we go to the basketball court, I have to switch to the other team. Now, I don't fuck with those teams in the other sport, in football. None of the Inglewood, LA shit, but shout out to the Warriors. Shout out to the Lakers. And then most importantly, shout out to the 49ers. Shout out to Brock Purdy right now. Brock Purdy, you must be in a world of pain inside right now. You're the talk of the town. That's all we can see on the internet is when is Brock ready to rock? When is he taking out his socks? You know what I'm saying? But he did not get his surgery yesterday. Was it yesterday the surgery was scheduled for? Yes, it was. So we're going to talk about that and many more things. Hopefully, we're trying to get get our stream going, folks. You all know how sometimes that kind of stuff can be.
The chat was acting funny, so I had to reload a couple of times, and I think now we should be good.
I see him on. Boom. You can always do that. Thumbs up to Bryant. Thank you, sir. And then shout out to you, Bryant. I heard that I saw it from you typing it, that you just went live the other night. So respect, man. This is not an easy thing to do, folks. It's really not. Or would you agree with that, Ryan? Or Ryan's still working on the business, but this is not an easy thing to do. It's really not. I know people. I just heard. I think Mariah. Shout out to Miss Mariah. Shout out to Miss Gina and Miss Mariah, by the way, real quick. Two big time Niner ladies, content creators, and they're always speaking to me, and I presume No Borders here, at least often enough. But in any event, I heard somebody say yesterday that this is not easy. Now people think that you just put your computer on. What's up, Alberto? What's happening? Niner ganger, don't bang. You just put your computer on and then you just start talking. That's not it. That's not what we do. But we want to talk some draft, some mock draft. Brian, again, like I said, is trying to get your comments up onto the screen, folks, in the consistent.
We should be good now.
Consistent drip on the side that you always see. We might be good now,
first
folks.
Question.
Shit. You're welcome, Brian. I got to check it out.
For the first question to get in the chat, to get people talking, is how many draft picks think the 49ers need to have going to the draft? And the reason why I'm saying is the mock draft later. And if you don't think we need all the picks, why have them? Let's move up. So first of all, how many draft picks does the chat think the 49ers need to walk away with this draft? Please put them in the comments. I'm going to average out your numbers and we'll go with that. So, yeah.
Let me ask you something, Ryan. Do you think that we will be, well, first of all, how many we have? Do we have 11 or 12? Which number is it? Does anybody know specifically? East Coast in the motherfucking house, as they say. East Coast ready to go podcast. What's happening?
What up, Jess?
Welcome, man. Thank you for stepping up tonight with us. So who was that? You said Jess?
Jess,
Do I know
yes.
that person specifically? We got Santa Clara era in the motherfucking house.
You
Okay.
should know
Look,
Jess.
everybody,
Jess,
welcome in.
Jess,
Please,
Jess
if
is
you're
the
new,
late.
right.
Jess is the lady that always gets her picture taken with all the players outside the hotel and whatnot.
Jess is the who?
Jess on Twitter, it's just Jess, and she's always pictured with like George Kittle.
Oh
and whatnot.
shit! No, I don't know if I know her.
Oh
Ms.
yeah,
Jess,
bro.
pleasure.
Jess knows all the secrets to finding the players. I'm telling you, and she knows her football. So tune in on I believe Thursdays.
Goose George. If you get it,
Thursdays, right, Jess? What time is it? I missed it. It this week. I looked up the thing on YouTube and I was like, oh crap.
Okay.
Just seen the reminder saying I missed the channel.
I need to subscribe to you. By the way, East Coast.
She comes in my chat all the time and supports me. So it's Wednesdays. That's right. It's Wednesdays. It's at 5:00. That's right, because it's halfway through.
By the way,
Real Talk 49er Talk.
Perform.
Yep.
Wednesdays. We got your day now. What East Coast Wednesdays?
So I just want to ask this right here, because
please, folks,
Brian,
if you all Brian the time,
seems to,
bruh. Is this your first time?
Brian seems to think that we only need 5 picks. So I don't know what's up with that. That's a little low. I think we might have to throw out that number so it doesn't mess up the average. Yeah, we need more than that. Because some people just aren't going to work. Sometimes you need to get two players at each position. You know what I mean? You go and get somebody in the second round. You go back and get somebody in the 6th round just in case the second rounder doesn't work. And the 6th rounder that you thought might does. So
that is usually
Brock Purdy.
That's kind of our MO. I think that we do draft. Well, there you
go. Oh, I think our lag got even worse. Real quick, let me get your thoughts on the Brock Purdy situation.
I think our lag is a little rough right now. We have a couple of little issues, but y'all hang with us. And real quick, while Ryan is checking on that. Go ahead. We're gonna get through it.
Oh, I'm just saying, Brock Purdy and his injuries. What do you think this pushback?
Before anything else, folks, if you can hear me, please like the video. There you go.
Okay. So, just asking the question, what do you think about Brock Purdy's injury and how now that it's his surgery is getting pushed back due to his swelling being too much?
I'm hearing, right? My fault, brother. I know you're talking about Brock. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Well, what I think, honestly, is it means that it's really going to set his time frame. Okay, cool, perfect. Then I think it's going to set his time back, Ryan, and faithful. I've seen a lot of folks on the internet doctors, Tom Pelissero and the like, say that it looks like it's not going to change his time frame at all. I don't know how that's possible when it was said that he was going to have a 6-month time frame, but now he's getting a surgery 3 weeks later. Or 2 weeks later, whatever the case is. I think it's going to set him back a little bit. And that could hurt us in the offseason because, one, Trey's not going to get pushed as hard because Brock's not there. And 2, if Trey inevitably possibly gets injured, we're going to roll him off the field and then roll who into it? Game 2 is when Trey was gone for the season last year, faithful. So if something like that was happening again, what do we do? Because I don't think Brock the Glock is going to be ready by week 2. I think that this is really not a good thing for us. I think we need to really look into getting another quarterback, whether it comes in the draft and not Mr. Irrelevant, maybe like a 5th or 6th rounder, 7th rounder, but not so early undrafted, or hit on a free agent veteran quarterback. That's pretty much what I think. And I think it's going to be rough for us and for Brock. I think that the fact that they're pushing the surgery back means that it's going to be more trouble than we as 49er fans want.
I actually feel that the surgery being pushed back shows that they might not the brace surgery might not even be on the table, because if it's
Folks,
that bad,
if you can hear me, leave a comment, or anyone. Oh, boom.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay. So, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. So, it's like Lawrence is going to do a little reset.
I couldn't hear you for a minute there, bro.
So, I think the fact being pushed back like this means that the brace surgery isn't going to work, and that it's a full UCL, and that it needs to be totally redone. And look, I'm okay with that. The reason being is it's what's best for him. I just think that we need to hedge our bets. You know what I mean? I want to have a good backup quarterback, not only to just in case, but to push Trey in training camp. I also think we need to draft one, like later tonight. Pick tonight with this news, people in the chat. What round do you think the Niners should pick a quarterback at? Also, let's be looking. It's another thing. Let's be looking to see.
Excellent question.
Where some of these quarterbacks are going, and what round we do need to move up into or use a pick on. So let's look at that tonight. Any thoughts? I know this lag's tough. Thank you guys for bearing with us.
I didn't hear the last part.
What last part?
Thank you sincerely, y'all. We appreciate it. We're trying to get out some content and talk about these Niners. So please, regardless of how we hit the like button, subscribe to both of our channels if you're not already subscribed. Anyone, we sincerely appreciate it. No Border Sports and Platform 246, and our man Wolf. Shout out to Wolf. So I didn't get the last part, but overall, I with you. I think we said the same thing, Ryan. We need to draft someone. I say no earlier than the 6th round if we do go by the draft. There's also quite a few free agent quarterbacks that are available for anybody to take. All of them, not all of them, think that they should be starting or should be backup number 1. Not all of them want a fat contract. I think a couple. Boom. Yes, he would ride anybody's bench, and I would love to have him on ours if possible. I think that we can maybe get 2 quarterbacks if necessary. Maybe cut one. Oh, boom.
Also in the chat, please put down how many draft picks you think the 49ers should have. We have the draft picks we think the Niners should move up here. So how many draft picks do you think the 49ers need to go into this draft? How many players do you think the 49ers need to walk away from? Please put that in the chat for us, so later on we can use that in our mock draft information. Already got quarterback in the 4th or the 6th. Oh, you think we good now? Okay. Yeah, any other edge? We need to know, is everybody thinking
So
edge with the first pick or right tackle?
I think we are. We're gonna roll with it. But I want to hit what Miss Jess said.
Okay. Oh, oops.
Well, I think it's right. It's right tackle for me personally. I think that's the most important position for us outside of whatever we're going to do with Small Bear. Outside of him, I think right tackle is a number one for us. And then bringing in Cooper Rush, I wouldn't be against that. How you feel about that, by the way? I saw that like 2 weeks ago on Twitter. Someone put out there we should bring in Cooper Rush. Maybe it was Jess. Was it you, Jess? And I don't know who I'm looking at and following and stuff like that on Twitter.
I don't know if Cooper Rush. I think I'd want somebody maybe more proven, better, more like like a Jacoby Brissett. You know what I mean? Somebody who's been around a long time. But hey, if it's nobody or if it's Nick Mullins or Cooper Rush, I'm going Cooper Rush. Like, I'm not going to be mad if the Niners sign him. I just wish we push Trey with some more talent.
Yeah.
Some better talent. I did like Milli Vanilli back in the day, and I was crushed when I figured out they were frauds.
Yes, I think he has enough talent to I think we all are. Okay, I'll be right back, folks, Faithful and Ryan. I'm gonna try to reset.
There you go, reset. Okay. Let's see. David McNiner, I think we should decide a Mitch Trubinsky or Cooper Rush. Okay. Competent. Okay. So you think Cooper Rush is along those lines? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I could be wrong in my analysis of him. 2 years ago, I was like, hey, this guy's all right in preseason. And then obviously he had his time this year. I just don't know. I guess, you know what? It's not that bad. It seems like he might make some more money. Like, he might fetch more money than we're willing to spend, because he's like the new Jimmy Garoppolo, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? He was like that backup that everybody's like, ooh, he looks good. You know what I mean? Kind of wanted around the league. I think he might be like that. Let's see. Oh, like I said, chat. What do you think we should get first? Right tackle or a defensive end? Or put something else in there if you think it should be something else.
What's happening?
What's up?
Okay, so boom, there we go. So I see the comments now coming. Brian Coach says, I think we go get a car. I know it could cost. We don't want to drive in the cars.
We got a Lanzagini. Lanzolini.
Boom, my guy. We got a Lanzagini. I forgot that word that we talked about, Ryan. We got a Lanzagini already, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Wolfcast. Oh,
yeah,
people were asking.
We miss you, Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wolfcast
is popping up everywhere.
Wolfcast is he's taking time away from streaming right now to concentrate on his family and stuff like that. So, but he's still here with us, in spirit. He's our homie. We bringing up his quotes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Oh, hey,
boom, right there. See,
there we go. It's like, when Wu-Tang Clan, when ODB was locked up, you know what I mean? They come out and change his name to the dirty Chinese restaurant and stuff like that, and, to make everybody know Dirty's still around.
What they talking about?
Yeah.
Dirty is still around. Wolfie is still around. And right tackle needs to be first. Amen. Yes.
Right tackle.
I see RT's in the chat. Center. Yep. David says center. Boom. Niner ganger. Don't bang, Jesus. I see it.
So it looks like right tackle's the winner right now.
Right tackle and tight end, Justice. We do need a tight. What do you think about that? We need a tight end for sure.
Yes.
Like maybe another 5th rounder? Can we get lucky in the 5th?
How about instead of trying to get lucky in the 5th, how about we
go get somebody?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like use a
But
good pick
wait.
on one.
That'll make George shit in his cornflakes though, wouldn't it? If we get like
No.
a 3rd round, no, you don't think George will start shitting?
No. He knows there's nobody in the league that does it as good as he does in this offense. You know what I'm saying?
True
Travis
that.
Kelce is okay. So Travis Kelce is the best passing wide receiver in the league. There's no question to that. Now,
Right.
George Kittle is the best all around tight end in the league. Okay, because he could do it both.
Correct.
He can catch almost as many balls and as many yards as Kelce. No, in fact, he can catch less balls with almost as many yards as Kelce. You know what I mean? And he could still block on the line like an offensive lineman. So,
but see, the thing that pisses me off is when I'm watching the game and then we'll be on Twitter, right? All of us are, usually watching the game and we're all kind of fucking with each other on Twitter or saying what's going on. And then what I end up seeing is, George Kittle's being the lineman. George Kittle's, I just want to slap whoever's writing that shit on, and even I don't know them. But, that's all I see is, he's a lineman. He's a lineman. He's really just a glorified lineman. And that's bullshit. I think he's the best overall, all around tight end in football, but does he get to show it enough?
the only reason why people say he's a glorified tight end is how he's used. Okay.
Right.
That's the only reason why, because of the proportion of how he's used. You know what I mean? He's used a lot on the line. Baller brings up a great point here. Are we talking biggest needs? If so, tight end is up there. So, new question for the chat.
Agree.
New question for the chat. Right tackle, we have decided is what we want to move up, I'm guessing, into the second to get.
Second. Yep.
Is defensive end our number 3 or number 2 pick? Or second, we use that on our second pick. And where does tight end fall? Do we want to go with our 3rd or our 4th pick? Do we want to double down on edge with our 3rd? First of all, I want to know what should our second pick be, and then tell us what round the tight end should go.
Well, before that, I want to say shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Please hit the like button for the channels. We sincerely appreciate you. Tommy, what's up to Tommy? Again, East Coast, Miss Jess, pleasure to meet you. Hopefully I'm not forgetting a previous meeting. Steve-O again, like I said, Bay Area. Minded, what's happening, Minded? David McNiner, Tommy, did I say you? We want to give everybody their flowers for coming in. David Bryant, Jesus. I don't know if I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I love you. Don't worry. Okay, and I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ryan. Again, where were we at? What we be using the tight end, or
I want to know what position should our second pick be. So if you want to, just like D end, and then you could do what number round what number round do you think the tight end would be? So if you say, D end should be the second pick, it would be D end. If you want the tight end in the 3rd round, it would be round.
So I think it's a little difficult. No, we can do a lot of speculation, and I love to do that. I don't like to assume, but we all speculate. But see, we got the free agency coming up, first, right? So, like, what if we pick, like, everybody wanted or not everybody? Some people were saying to get that Tyler Luan guy, right, for right tackle, even though he plays left tackle.
Yeah,
and whoever else. So depending upon who we get in free agency, right? So say we pick up a DN, say we go get one of them boys or whoever the fuck from maybe the one of the ones from Philly, whoever, maybe the guy from Denver. Say we pick up a DN, in free agency somehow. Yeah, we don't need to draft one. Or say we get a tight end, even in free agency. But if I think a tight end in free agency probably would push more towards that person thinking they would be a starter, and we would run 2 tight end that often. But just my point is, we pick up certain players in free agency, and that's going to affect what we pick up in the draft. So I think we are taking I pray we're taking a right tackle in the 2nd round. After that, it's hard for me to say, like, okay, in the 3rd round, is Scott going to take a running back?
So
I don't know, because what we get what we may have taken in the third round. What if we get it in free agency first? So if all I'll just say if we don't get anybody good in free agency, my thought is definitely a right tackle. And then the next position that I want us to look for is defensive end.
Okay. Now, what my thought in
tackle.
this is,
I'm sorry,
defensive tackle.
Right
so
I want
Let
tackle. Lock down our tackle for next year.
I have a feeling that the 49ers, their splash move this season is going to be a tackle. So I think that'll move. I think that'll move it because this is my thought. Okay. They get a free agent tackle who they know they've got something in. Whether he performs to the same level or not, a little bit lower, a little bit more is fine, right? But they know what they got there. They got somebody who they, if they bring back Omenihu, then you got two bookends with Bosa in them, and you got Eric Armstead.
We bring back Omenihu,
other tackle. Right. That's why I think they're going D tackle in the free agency,
right?
Because right tackle is going to cost too much to get a good one. You know what I mean? It's smarter to try and free agency or to draft, and it's cheaper in-house. That's the other thing, in-house. So I think that, but I do think we need a interior defensive lineman at some point. I think we have to hedge our bets and get somebody for the next, 5 years who will be,
That's perfect. And I'm sorry. So let me ask you this, and let me ask you as well, because hopefully somebody knows for sure, all you folks, and we appreciate y'all. We have two D tackles. Their names are Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw, the one with the big balls, right? So, pause. I got a son. I did want sons. So we're not picking up his option if the rumors are correct. He's on his 5th year. So that also, what that really means is that he still plays in our, right? But he's playing for his contract at that time. He's going into his free agent year or whatever the case is. We're not picking up his option, not going to extend him yet. So what does that mean? Or are we cutting him? And he being Javon, because Eric is here. Eric is playing next year. So who's playing next to Eric? Javon or somebody new?
Well,
and
I think
if we get somebody new, what happens to Javon?
Javon's on the team. He's just depth. If something happens, then he does good. Maybe he can come back on, this and that, maybe approve it or something. But if not, it's just what it is. He's just they're going to, they're going to move away from him at some point if he can't produce. Just put the little please throw out in the chat what other positions you think we need other than
safety.
The end. Yeah. Oh, I got that one on there.
That's what I've been holding out for. I would take a safety, like honestly, in that second pick. If we can snatch somebody in the draft that's nasty and young, I would take them as safety. Work around the rest of what we're saying, the shit in house, because Jimmy Ward's big mouth, little play ass is probably gonna leave for a fat contract. Old boy is 32 now. He said he loved Funga. That's great. He might come back on a 1-year cheapie, whatever. Cool. If not, see you later. We take that kid that's the kid that's at Notre Dame right now or something like that. Because I think safety is going to be very important for us. We use our safeties. We had an all-pro freaking safety. Safety is, thank you, Gibson. I hope he does come back too. I hope he comes back. But he's 32 years old. So maybe he, again, similar to Kinlaw, could be depth. You know what I mean? Excuse me, 33. My bad, Steve-O. My fault. 33. So I think we need to go after a safety at some point as another splash, whether it be a mid to high draft pick or somebody in free agency that's good and that'll come to play for us because of the environment, Kyle Shanahan, and 3 out of 4 NFC championship games.
1 second.
What are your thoughts on the safety?
I don't know where
Tommy says we need to
need
resign the eraser, but it won't happen.
we need safety. I just don't know where.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Any positions here?
No, take your time. I hit the chat. Shout out to David McNiner. He said, Tommy Huxley, Brian went live last night. Brian Cope is the channel name, buddy. I'll be starting up when my job calms down. It's not easy. I work a full-time job out the house, unfortunately, and then come home and stream or cut a video and upload. So salute to you, David. Completely understand. Or whoever needs to wait till their job calms down before you start doing your channel. I will be there when you do it. I promise you that. And I understand. I understand. I've made videos at lunch and shit, okay? It is what it is. But I do like doing this.
So I got another question here for everybody. With our second pick in the draft, what should the 49ers take? A safety, a defensive end, or a tight end? Just put the number of the position you think it is. Number 1 is safety, number 2 is tight end, and number 3 is defensive end.
It's definitely a lot to juggle. Salute to that, East Coast.
We should be getting into the mock draft here anytime soon. Were you able to bring that up?
Not on my computer. I have it on the phone though.
No, don't worry about it. We want to be able to. You're just gonna have to be iron. You have to be eyes on the.
I got you
on the chat for me.
I got you.
Okay, here we go. Look at Brian Culp. He says defensive end. Jess is going with tight end. See, I already knew that. She told me earlier it was right tackle, tight end, and defensive end. She was very specific. I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea.
No, I saw that popped up earlier, and I think that's exactly what we need.
It's all depends on who's there at that with that second pick, because if that second pick is in the 3rd round, you know what I mean, that all the good edges are gone by then. And if you've got a good one that's still there, you know what I mean, it might be good to. Oh, hey, real quick, let's talk about this. Did you see the little clip about Rand Carthen talking about how they found Elijah Mitchell and how he was drafted?
It was so sexy.
Yes.
Again, pause. But it was so sexy to sit there on my phone and talk football like that, and how the 49ers operate on draft day. Yes, I saw that, Ryan. Yes.
Now, what was the shock that they've got positions assigned to draft picks, essentially.
Correct. They have it down to a science.
Yeah. Well,
that was D'Amico's pick at linebacker. That was going to be D'Amico's linebacker that he was getting, apparently. And then he was like, "Nah, this cat is a little bit better than the line." And D'Amico said it. He said that D'Amico walked in the room.
D'Amico. Yep.
Shout out to D'Amico, helping us from the grave. D'Amico walked into the room and said, "Nope, this player is going to be better than the linebacker that I'm picking. And if we can just keep him on the field, he will be proven correct." Or he probably already has been.
That just to me makes D'Amico Ryan, like, Houston Texans are getting somebody. Not only is he man enough to step aside and say, no, that's a way better use of our draft capital, but he's got the talent to be able to see the talent. You know what I mean?
The talent.
Yeah.
Amen. And, yes, and it's two things right there. He has the talent to see the talent, and he showed that was a coach. That was a head coach. You know, what
making that decision.
Making that decision, yes, to walk in and say, no, that player is just better than that player, no matter whatever, and make the right decision for the team. That was a head coach.
Okay, so we're gonna get this draft pulled up here pretty soon.
Let's do it. And while we're doing that, if you haven't already, go ahead.
Do we want to do PFF, please, or PFN?
What's PFN?
Pro Football Network.
Pro Football Now or Network?
Let's try that. Let's try Pro Football Network. Let's try that one out.
Tommy, shout out to Tommy. Yes, no, it's Chris Everett. Look up Jim Rome. Just YouTube it. Not right now because you're watching us. We're all here together. YouTube Chris Everett and Jim Rome. It's Jenny Everett is perfect too, though. I saw that Jim Everett in here earlier who said that this was a Rams, whatever. This is sheep. We're not cooking any wool up in here. Okay. Subscribe to the channels, though. Both channels. If you're new to one, subscribe to that one. We appreciate you. Support the 49ers content creators. We sincerely appreciate you. And if leave your channel, damn it, so I can subscribe to it. I mean that.
Whoa.
If I haven't already.
Oh. Restart. Let's see what we're doing.
Get the draft started.
Let me go to share.
Everyone. Let me make sure. Where did that Jim Everett go, though? He dipped out of here quick because no one paid attention to him, I guess.
Right. Let's see.
All right, we got the mock going. Boom.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't. Try and find the right thing. Okay. So
you take my face off.
Jeez. Let's go to the draft. Let's pause it. Now let's try and trade up.
Right? Yeah. Who are we gonna trade?
Who are we gonna trade with? Why can't I see all the stupid? Oh, this isn't working out well.
If it doesn't go like that, we can do it by like osmosis in the air by photosynthesis.
I got it. I'm just gonna use another. I'm gonna use the PFF one. Let's see how this one works. It wouldn't let me scroll down.
We can, yeah, we can use it. Let's do it.
Figure out who we want to trade with real quick. See what in this. I'm guessing. Let's get to the second round.
Okay. Did I just make it up in mine? Subbed East Coast.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Steve-O sitting on Rombo right now. Is he talking about James? Just let me know.
James.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Oh,
Tommy says he's not on tonight.
Okay, let's share the screen now. Okay. I think this one's better.
Thank you. And you're very welcome. Support all Niners content creators, except for Rombo. No, I'm just kidding.
So, here we go. Round 2. Let's see. Who's got a lot in the first round that we might be able to take off a second rounder for? Like a mid-tier
skedaddle.
Let's see. Jets.
Skedaddle.
Jets. How many Jets got? Bears got 2, I think. Bears got 2. Jets got 2.
The Seahawks have 3, bro.
Seahawks have 3 first rounders?
Skedaddle has 3. I think so, right? Don't make me look bad. And Steve-O says try 3 counts for a late first. We could slip up into the first round. You know, John Lynch is like Gambit from the X-Men. He be dealing. You know, John Lynch be dealing like Gambit.
Okay.
We might slip up into the first.
Let's do this first one. Let's slip into the first. Okay.
Let's slip into the first.
Let's get into the first. Who we train with, and we go into how Chiefs. We looking for Eagles pick at 30. We got what pick are we going for?
Pete Carroll will switch with us. I can't. You gotta blow it. I'm blind. Hold on. Let me get my glasses. Let me put my eyes on, folks.
Seahawks last pick is the 20th. So that's
we're not getting to 20th.
No.
Who's at the end? You said the Chiefs, not the Eagles. Like, we're like the Bengals or the Titans or some shit.
25 down. New York, Cowboys.
What? New York what?
Bills.
Giants? Okay,
New
they're
York
a playoff
Giants,
team. They're not. Okay.
The Cowboys, the Bills, the Bengals, the Saints, the Eagles, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
The
I don't
Bills.
see anybody who wants to move out. I don't see anybody wanting to move out. But let's.
I would say the Bills.
You want to go with the Bills? Okay. Let's see. Draft.
Ryan is right. Rombo was one of the original 49ers content creators. So shout out to Rombo for being an OG, being a grandfather, being a godfather, being the OG, an OG of the 49ers with his chest out. And he sits there with his chest out. Fuck with him.
Okay. Start, then we'll pause and offer trade. Let's see.
And who are we trading with here?
Oh, wait. Select a team to trade with. Let's go. We're going to the Bills, you said.
Right. I would say the Bills.
Am I losing my mind? For the Buffalo Bills. There we go. Pick 27.
Boom.
Let's see. We're going to go all our threes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And go up and get who are we going up to get though? What player is there at the end? Now, that's what we're not just playing Monopoly. We want to. Is LeBron not particularly playing? Lakers whooping the Golden State Warriors ass right now. No disrespect to any of our Warriors fans here. I love you, but it's Laker Nation. Who are we going up to get?
Oh my God. I don't know, but I just put all our picks on the table for this year and they said no. They're not even interested.
You put, wait, what? You traded you give up all 12 picks and they said no?
Yeah.
Is there a forced trade? Hit the forced trade button. Oh shit.
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay.
I can force the trade, but I kind of want to. Oh, that's why. They've only got 6 picks in the draft.
Okay, I got to figure out. I need those analytical papers that they apparently had in our war room. Who knows the name of the 49ers war room?
Oh, let's see what the Cowboys
during
want.
The draft. Does anybody know? Yeah, I was gonna say them next. Check the Cowboys. Pardon me. Anybody know the name of the war room? It's named after a former member of our team. I don't know if it's a coach, but they apparently do work in that war room for real. They do not be in there BSing.
Look at
come
this.
The analytics, and then the guy said, because Kyle Shanahan is the devil.
You see this meter on the bottom here? It says this trade was a 20% chance of being accepted. That's with all our picks
there some
this
green?
Year at third. Well, there's 20% green essentially because there's all our picks. So there's 10 picks there plus 3 picks for next year, and there's 20% of them taking it.
Stop it.
If we can get something that's close, that's reasonable, I'll force it. Let's force it.
Okay, but okay, wait. Okay, I see the more green down there for that. What is that all together? Because my big head is in the way. What is that? Why we have more green there now? What's on the table there?
I guess it was a better option. It says it's 0% trade. There's no trade percentage. It looks like there's a color.
Oh, okay.
Look, we could trade them a first round for this year for our first round next year.
Lord, now we do have to remember that we can, do picks next year and things like that as well. But do we really want to give up a first rounder? We're moving up into the first round.
I don't want to give up a first rounder for a first rounder this year.
Yeah. No, that's something. No.
The Saints at 29.
That's not a good idea. Unless we're going to get a killer, whatever position. As we were getting Nelson, or we were taking, I don't know who, Bosa. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I know. What do you folks think?
Yeah, let me know what the chat's saying because I can't see them.
They're not saying anything about that. They're just saying. So I'll read you some of the chat while you we're talking.
You know what? Hey,
shout out to Rombo.
Let's see if we can't get this number 40 pick.
I will take that. Shout out to Rombo. Rombo actually wore a white robe on stream. He is a man for that. That's not a joke.
What is going on?
Lakers do not suck anything, Tommy. East Coast says McVay. Tommy said something about some nation. I think he said Laker. Tommy Huxley said Laker Nation is going to be the champs. That's awesome. We're promoting Miss Jess. Shout out to you. Absolutely.
What was given up for Christian McCaffrey? Was it a second?
I don't think it was was it a second?
I thought it was a second, a third, and like a sixth or something like that.
A fifth,
and that made
maybe next.
Yeah. So let's see which.
Oh no! Right now we're sitting on 11 picks.
No, we got 10. What I'm seeing.
Oh, we're down to 10 now. No, you are looking at it.
Oh yeah. Because remember, one of them went in that trade.
Got you. Yeah. For CMC, right?
Yeah.
One pick this year. Yeah.
So let's
the bum James is not the GOAT.
Let's force a trade with the Chiefs.
Kobe Bryant is. What are force a trade with the Chiefs? Where are they picking at? 32?
31
or 40?
31.
How are the Eagles picking 32nd? Because they have 20 picks. It's the Eagles, right? Who's 32?
There's no 32.
Oh, no 32 this year. It's
Miami,
our pick, or the Rams.
No, Miami had to forfeit theirs, so it's just 31.
It's Miami who lost that pick? Oh.
It's because they were doing insider or backdoor dealing with Sean Payton, remember? So they had to give up their. So what should we lump in for our trade? What should we lump in for the trade to take their first?
I say
2 3s and what else?
Thursday. Yeah. 2 3s and a sixth, or can we give up a conditional or something like that?
What is the sixth?
Because we're trading Super Bowl champions. They don't need anybody, right?
I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to figure out what number the 6th round would be in, because we got a 1/6 round. Let's here 2/16. We'll give them the 2/16. We're gonna force this trade. We're gonna force it. Okay. Now let's resume the draft.
Now, what we have to think about is, do we want a right tackle at 31? Is there a right tackle left at 31 that was a first rounder? Or what are we picking now?
Let's see who comes off the table. Bryce Young's number 2. Oh, what are you doing?
Let's see who's that?
Edge.
You for us?
Edge, safety, tackle. 19th or 20th or the 22nd pick.
Okay. Let's see real quick. Brian Cope says, and no, Tommy. Now Brian Cope says we either need to re-sign Gould and Pepper, use the number 3 comp pick, and draft a RB kicker and best player available.
Hold on, I thought we traded with
That's my thing. If we take 30, did we not trade? Okay, what we can do is, did it take those players down, or did they give it a player?
I don't know. We're just starting it real quick. You can still see it on the screen, right?
I can see that too.
Hello? Cool.
Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep, I can hear you.
I can still see it.
There's that. There's that.
You're right,
there's
Tommy.
That.
You're right.
T6 forces trade first.
Trade accepted. Boom.
Let's slow this down a little bit. This is where a lot of the tackles started. Yeah.
I would figure.
No, we're on the clock.
Brian says, they're going to get a running back and run a clock. Okay.
Look what they have our needs for.
What's left?
They've got our needs as guard, center. We've got like 20 guards and no tackles. So let's go tackle.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go tackle.
Yeah, we're going to go tackle. They don't even put tackle on there. I guess they presume that we re-signed Mike McTurnpike. Negative. So tackle. Who's the best tackle available?
What? Oh, there we go. OT. Even though they're put T on everybody else.
Boom. Anton Harrison. Nope. Never mind. DeJuan Jones. I want DeJuan Jones. Just because he went to Ohio State. Well, I saw him play. He's pretty good. You know, I am a Buckeye fan, so I'm a little biased. But I also saw him mocked to us in a later round draft, maybe like 3 or 4 days ago. And I've seen him play. They don't give up many sacks in Ohio State. Now, we do have a tackle from that's rated higher, right? Anton Harrison from Oklahoma. They usually do put out outstanding offensive linemen as well. So what do you think?
I'm going with the higher ranking right now. That's
so boom. We take Anton Harrison out of Skip Bayless's college, Oklahoma.
So what's the chat thing?
What do you folks think?
Get day one stars.
You can't get day one stars in the third round. You're absolutely right. Well, we did get a day one starter in the third round. His name is Frederico. I can't roll that. But Frederico Warner. So we take you, but you can't. You're right, Tommy Huxley. You generally do not get a day one starter. That's a starter at middle linebacker. Okay. Dak Prescott was a third round draft pick. Or was he a fourth round draft pick? He may have even been a fourth rounder. But you see the point.
Yeah.
Those top positions, you're not getting them in the third round. Shout out to David Villa in the house. So we taking Anton. Okay, Tommy means O lineman. Oh, hell no. You're right. You definitely not getting a day one starter on the O line in the third round. Would you agree with that? Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so stupid.
What did it just? Do you agree with that? He gave us Anton. It says it's a B grade. That's a good pick, bro. Do you agree with that, folks?
But why didn't it through the whole draft?
Anton Harrison.
Oh man.
Mike McTurnpike's replacement out of Oklahoma. He's probably like 6'4". Federico, yeah, Warner is half Latino or something like that. I don't know how he's so black. Isn't he half? I think he's a quarterman. I think he's a thirdsman. I think he's a Hispanic, Caucasian, and black. I don't. He's everything. He are everything. I'm just glad we have him. But yeah, we got him in the third round, but we're not going to get our starting right tackle in the third round because we didn't get him in the first round the last time. at the what was it, the 9th pick or the 10th pick? What was he? The 9th pick? McStinky?
Yeah, 8th or 9th pick. For some reason, this thing isn't
Jesus Christ.
letting me click on the damn. Oh, it's going through this. What?
Is it doing his own draft?
I don't know. Oh, maybe that's. I don't know.
Steve-O says,
select your team.
We need a white man on the D line, so Bosa's not only. I agree with you. We need to get another white man on defense for Bosa, please.
I don't care as long as they're. You know what I mean? Like, I just want.
That too.
Hold on 1 second.
Hang with us, folks. We appreciate it.
We can't get. See if we can't get this up and going again. It was like giving me issues. Give me the fits.
The draft is rolling. We're still in the clock. You get like 15 minutes in the first round, I think. I was at the draft here in Las Vegas this year, round 1, the first day of the draft. It was a pretty cool experience. There were a lot of people here. Okay. But I got to say, Seattle, where's your quarterback? I was screaming it in a perform. I was screaming it in the fucking crowd. Seattle was coming up. Where's your quarterback? Because Russell had left. Apparently they were going to just have it be Geno Smith, and he was going to do a little bit of work, get a comeback player of the year when he was never injured. But it was fun to go to the draft. But it wasn't 15 minutes that you got in the first round either.
Okay. But I figured out what I did wrong.
Boom. We got it fixed. I got snow out here. If you're talking to me, I got snow out here yesterday in Las Vegas. Shit was crazy as fuck. Because this is this for real desert. Okay? In every aspect. It's not a joke. But yesterday it was snowing. Really snowing. Yes, he came back from being a scrub. TLC. And, we didn't want none of him. That's why we jacked him up both games pretty much. When we get the draft back going, we're trying to slow the speed down.
I don't know what I just did there, but
no, we got. And what do we give? So we got Anton. We make sure we pronounce his name all season long, y'all. And everybody, y'all remember this. If we end up taking that Anton somewhere, or if we take that Buckeye, DeJuan, remember them both. One of them two could be on our team. LeBron just did a nice alley-oop dunk on you, Tommy. LeBron just dunked it right on you. And we are now smashing the Warriors 33-23.
Oh, Antoine's gone this time.
Anton's gone.
He went.
So what that means?
He went the round before us.
Yeah, he went to because he's a first rounder. That was going to be a good. He went to. Okay, so he's going to be replacing one of them people out there in Philly, huh? Tapawaga or Alawaga, and that other guy, the guy that's false starting all the time.
Okay. Right. We're about to come up on our next pick, 3rd round.
So who do we get
at the end of the 3rd round? So let's look at the tight ends.
Okay. Tucker Kraft. Yep.
What's up, Tucker Kraft?
Yep.
Oh wow.
I just saw him mock to us twice yesterday.
Well, look at the difference in points and the drop off there. Yeah, let's go get.
Big time.
Well, let's check out defensive end. D end.
What about D tackle? Can we get a D tackle in the 3rd round? Or did we do that? We hit. What's up, Big City? Shout out to Big City.
Remember,
Please, folks, hit the like
Remember,
button. Go ahead.
Remember, we were talking about getting an interior defensive lineman in free agency, it wasn't as big of a need in the.
Well, Big City just came into the comments and he did say get a tight end too. 7th round. We're trying to go get him in the 3rd.
Well, like, look right here. There's an edge that Villamani Fehico.
Okay.
Does anybody know about him?
I saw him I saw his name.
There's Zach Harrison.
Not to us.
There's a couple. There's still some edges here with some
high ranks.
But it seems like Tucker's the best pick right here. We might be able to.
What about safeties?
You want to check out safeties right here? Okay.
Big City says he didn't want to press us. We can maybe find him in the 7th. Maybe we might be looking at Tucker Kraft.
Ooh,
he was how tall is
Brandon Joseph?
There he goes. That's the one.
Brandon Joseph.
I told you at the beginning of the stream, if we make a splash for a safety early, get that boy from Notre Dame and boom, look at that. There you go. I just couldn't remember his light skin name. Brandon Joseph.
This is a heartbreaker because you got the tight end that everybody wants. There seems to throw at us. Well,
yeah.
We got to go tight end because safety wasn't thrown up there and voted yet as like this is.
That's by the needs of PFFN. Okay. That's
what are you talking about?
Think. That's not what we think as faithful. That's not what Kyle necessarily thinks. Does Kyle think we need another tight end before we need a safety?
No, that was what our chat was saying.
Oh, my fault. Is that what the chat said?
Yeah.
The chat. So we need a tight end first before a safety for sure.
I got.
See, look, and I'm gonna tell you,
it was right tackle.
Okay,
it was right tackle, edge, and tight end. Those were the top 3 that I was getting from people.
When I saw that boy yesterday, Mr. Kraft, my mind went to Croft immediately. As soon as I saw it and read it, I just had a flash of Croft, and I was like, because
all right.
I remember him getting pushed to the ground. But the chat said tight end. People are saying, and I think that's I want to see us with George Kittle on one side and that boy that plays in Atlanta on the other side. And so since we're not going to have that, Tucker Kraft, I say take it.
Okay.
And you picked it.
Now,
you did.
Where are we going with this next pick?
Tell us.
Do we have to go edge? Is it too late to get a good edge at this point?
Yeah, I think so, personally. But where are we at? Still in the 3rd, or are we in the 4th, 5th, or 5th round?
Oh, we're
round 5,
5th round.
5th round. No, I don't think.
Maybe safety.
Second,
this is our
secondary player. Yep.
Quindell Johnson, Trey Dean,
he went to
Memphis.
3rd. I would probably take somebody named Trey Dean. Well, that didn't come out right. I would take Trey Dean because he went to Florida, because he played
Shamari
in the SEC.
Connor.
If it was just my outright looking at it.
Shamari Javarius Owens.
DeMarco
Hellmans. No, these.
If he's in the 5th round, he was probably a backup or a nickel player. Check the end.
Let's check the end.
We took a check one.
Edge. Aquana Mathis. Oh, Uchwana. Tyler Lacey. Ooh.
He went to
not known.
Nebraska. I think in this 5th round. How many picks do we have? Let's see. Remaining picks 157. So where is that at? Round 6?
We're at 157 right now. 166.
I would take a secondary player with this pick. Or does it give you a best available option?
Hold on. Trade. Why is it got a 2 under there? Like
somebody's
trying to. Yeah, like somebody's trying to get a pick up.
Mm-hmm. What about best of quarterback? Wait, go back. I'm sorry. Are we drafting a quarterback, folks? Bro, it's out right now, bro.
We're in the 5th round right now, and this is the
We take a
quarterbacks we're
5th
looking
round
at.
quarterback. We're gonna shit our pants. Everybody, we take a 5th round quarterback, we riot. I think we riot.
Not
If we take a 5th
necessarily.
round quarterback, bro.
Not necessarily.
Okay, let me break down why I say that. Let me just not just throw shit out there and see if it sticks. We gotta let that Purdy scout get one. Big City said you gotta let that Purdy scout get one. All right, so look, we took Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Very Relevant, with 262. We have Trey. We're still gonna be throwing up in our mouths the previous taste of James. If we draft a 5th round quarterback, the fans will riot, bro. Well, first of all, it was many. Well, it's getting less and less every day because there's so many people beating you in the head with it. But the Trey fans will be like, "Oh fuck, this nigga's done." The Brock fans will be like, "What are you trying to do to Brock?" Like, come on, you don't think that'll be happening? You don't think this fan base would light Santa Clara up if we draft the 5th round?
Why? What does it matter?
What do you mean? Why does it matter?
So the round you get drafted at only means something until you hit the field. Okay. So it's not like drafting a quarterback higher than Brock Purdy is going to annoy Brock Purdy. They got him at the last pick of the draft, and they wanted him last year. They've been wanting him. It's just the way of the game. He got picked at the last player of the draft. The 49ers been looking at him for 2 years. Like, it's not about Brock Purdy came out and brought us to
the fan base though. Not Brock. Not how Brock
quarterbacks.
Not
do you want to pay one? Do you want to pay a journeyman free agent?
Not at all.
Okay, we need a draft one.
I would prefer to
and
do we do it in the 5th round?
Yeah, there's a good chance he could play.
That if we take it in the 5th round,
there's a good chance he could play.
That's very true. He's gonna be. We play 7 quarterbacks in one game. So yeah. But when we draft him, he's automatically cuttable in the 5th round, or he's gonna outplay Trey or Brock, or is it our practice squad quarterback or what?
Practice squad quarterback.
Practice squad.
Look, I wouldn't even be mad if we took 2 quarterbacks. I don't care.
I think they were saying that in the chat.
I would go back in the draft with the last pick of the draft to get a quarterback. Who cares? We need somebody in camp to throw balls. Okay.
Camp body, we're gonna need nothing else. Yep.
Exactly. So if there's somebody who is going to be a restricted free agent, why not just draft him at the last spot, and then you don't have to combat with you don't have to fight with anybody.
Yeah. But we need more line help. Anyway, who we take?
We got our tackle. We got our tackle.
Okay, so
we got our tackle.
Look at the defense.
What else do we got our tight end, right? So now
DN, either DN or secondary.
Okay.
We got an inside tackle in free agency. Faithful, remember that. We got
Let's go DN.
Tackle in free agency.
Go DN.
Okay, so we're gonna check Ochawan Mathis. So Lord, Ochan Mathis. Okay, or Tyler Lacey. Out of Oklahoma State.
Thomas Akum.
Let's remember, I don't probably want to go past the first. Dylan Horton. Not past the first 4 max. And then I'll say Dylan Horton. I watched TCU all year. 3 more so, yeah. That's what I said, 4 max. I watched TCU all year. I never heard his name. I really watched my son. That's my son's favorite team. So I watched every game of them, including their championship run, and I never even heard his name once. So I don't know who the hell that is. I never heard any of these names, but I would probably play out in Nebraska or Oklahoma State.
Hold on. Let's check this out real quick. You good? The clock. How do I draft player? There we go. Let's check safety because we got another pick. We got another pick coming up here.
Right. We have another one right there. So
we got 69. We might be able to, because we've got 166. We might be able to pick up Mathis and go with Quindell right here, which would, he's ranked 151 and we're at 157. So that would be a better pickup right there. And if he's there at 166 and he's 160, you want to do that?
That works for me.
Okay. Boom. Let's see if our D tackle's on the board.
That works.
Oh, right there. Bang. So we got safety, D end, tight end. We are now in the 5th round still. Do we want to? Do we want to go back? Go back tackle? Do we want to go back tight end? Defensive tackle?
5th round.
We got 4 picks left. We need to pick up a quarterback. We need a defensive interior. We should probably get another tackle.
I would take a D tackle. I would take a lineman, 2 linemen, and a quarterback, and then another secondary player.
Okay. Chat, who we going with right here? Oh, big city man, D tackle. I kind of like that idea right here.
Yeah, D tackle.
Kind of like that. Okay, let's go D tackle.
Don't forget we got Khalid Davis coming back.
Hey, the more trouble we can have on that line, the better.
I agree with you, Ryan. And that's what the chat is saying. I say take. Now you're taking best. I'll take best player available. I would take the top.
Oh, and there's a big drop. There's a big drop off.
Yeah, there you go. 40 points, damn near.
Yep.
I would take the best player available at this point. Every position that we're looking to get. So we just took that D tackle. We got Khalid Davis coming back, and the chat's saying too. The more, like you just said, the more bodies we have on the line, the better. So,
okay. So now we've got 3 picks left. We got another offensive lineman. We need another.
I would say maybe quarterback here. Where are we at in the 6th round?
Let's go QB. We'll go offensive tackle.
Ruben Foster is trying to come back into the league.
What other position do we need? Oh, it's just
offensive line.
Offensive tackle. We got offensive tackle.
I mean,
wide receiver.
Well, we got one. Did we get one earlier? No, I wouldn't take a wide receiver.
Here, another D tackle. Oh, dang. DJ Dale. That's another guy who is up on that. I think he was in
Alabama.
Yeah, but I think he was in the last time we picked. I think he was one of the top defensive tackle around last time.
I would say snatch him,
but he's fallen so far. Let's see. There's also Jaron Hall from BYU quarterback. Does that sound interesting?
Yeah. I saw when you first put that screen up. I thought that was a quarterback. Yeah. I'll take, and this is in the 5th?
No, this is the 6th.
6th. Yeah, I would definitely take him.
The next rounds are the 7th rounders. Okay, let's get our
him. All right, Brock and Trey. You better kick ass or else.
Fullback.
Summer likely was safety. Laughing it up on the sideline, by the way, in the NFC Championship game.
Watching 2 picks left.
Drop like flies.
Offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle. Next. And then the 6th round, last pick, kicker. Boom.
Oh, we forgot kicker. That's something
we didn't
put on that list for next time.
6th round. 7th round. Boom. Kicker. I say we take
I'm going with and a kicker. I'm going with this tackle right here. And we'll do our special teams. There we are. Punter, Jake Moody. Yeah. Grading our draft.
It's going to be a good grade. Give me just one moment, please.
Wow, they graded Deron Jones pick a D+. Ew. B-. They liked our interior B+ for our interior pick, Fabian Lovett. Hey, they didn't mind. They B- for the Jaren Hall pick. They did not like our. They did not like our draft.
We like it. So, what was our final picks here? Did I miss? My apologies.
DeJuan Jones, Tucker Kraft, Quindell Johnson, Aquan or Mr. Mathis, Fabian Lovett, Jaren Hall, Earl Bostick Jr., Jake Moody.
Oh, we took somebody from shit again.
C+ overall.
We took somebody from shit. C+ is not okay. It's not bad. It's almost a B. It's almost. Let me address the folks. Thank y'all first of all for drafting with us, fucking with us, being in the war room. The John McVay, boom, and somebody said McVay earlier. That's what you were answering. That's what that was for. Shout out to you if you're still watching. I can't remember who said it. I love you for that. Much love. The John McVay war room, hanging with us tonight, doing the draft. Fuck that C+ grade they gave us. But a couple of people are saying G9 Garage. Hello, it's the first time I think I've seen you. Welcome in. So they usually don't comment, but they're loving Tommy. And we got Crazy Guys. Salute to you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Please, everybody, if you can hit the like button on both channels, No Border Sports and Platform 246. We sincerely appreciate you. Subscribe to both channels. Support the non-content creators. That's going around on Twitter right now. It's a thing. So subscribe to the channels, both of us. We sincerely appreciate you. Just drafting with us. Tommy, I am not a Dubs fan. Laker Nation, and we're smacking the Warriors right now. You can be a 49er and a Laker fan. It's possible. And Dodgers.
So
okay, Ryan.
Let's move up into the second round this time. Who we taking? We doing a mid-second? What are we giving up? A third and a fifth, or a third and a fourth? What is it? You there?
Third. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Third and I would say just going to the second on the next draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How much do you think? What do you think we should give up, and who should where should we go to get the pick? Who we trade with?
How early into the second do we want to go? Top of the second, mid second, or?
I'm thinking mid. So we're like 46, 47, 48, somewhere around there.
I say about 4. Yeah, no, get earlier than 50.
Oh, we could do anything when we force some.
I mean,
here, 51. We'll try. We'll go with the Seahawks because they got a lot of people in the first round, so they might be willing to. Let's say they're going to move down. So we're going to get. Oh, they got pick number 37 also. Yeah, 51. We're going to give them pick 99. Screw it. We'll give them pick 99 and 157.
I'm with that. 99 and 157. To move up to 51.
Yeah.
Okay. You can all stop with the beat LA chance. Just stop it.
Okay. Boom, boom. Now we can start the draft.
we're beating you all right now anyway. So where's it getting smacked? You know the Giants are going to be our bitch this year. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. We're not going to win the World Series, but we're going to beat up on you guys. We're going to choke in the playoffs. Clayton.
Right tackle. Let's see. Matthew Bergen out of Syracuse. Let's go check edge too.
Yeah, let's check edge. We're not even running back.
Ooh, that edge guy is better. Keon White. Anybody know Keon White? Hold on. Let me also look up here to see. DeJuan Jones was taken in the second round. Oh, that's why they graded us bad. DeJuan Jones. That was the tackle we picked. He was a second round, picked number 41.
So we should have just straight up into the seconds what they're saying and taking DeJuan. Where'd the other cat go? The other lineman go? Tommy, the Padres will never be. No.
What was his name again? Anton?
DeJuan. DeJuan was the one from Oklahoma. DeJuan was the one from Ohio State.
Which one did you? Antoine was the one that we went with first, right? And then the second draft he got taken. Yeah. Okay, so he got taken at 28.
Damn. Yeah. Wait. Why do we? That's not what we. Wait, he's a first round pick at 28. To who?
Mm-hmm. To the Bengals.
To the Bengals.
That
they needed help.
No, 27 to the Bills.
They also need line help.
Yeah. Wait, no. What did I do? I'm smoking crack. Where is there? The 28 to the Bengals. Yeah, why am I fucking tripping? I say we go 53, 51. Man. This seems weird.
53 or 51.
Like,
I would say, I don't want to be really much lower than 50 if we're trading. Yes, Tommy, the Dodgers and Giants both have the worst managers in baseball. Dave Roberts is just there.
Yeah, let's go with Keon White.
Let's do it.
Let's go with our.
What's wrong?
Our tackle. We need our tackle. Go tackle. Go tackle like we're supposed to. Okay.
I'm with you.
Looks like we need to get up higher than the middle of the second to get a good tackle. Why is this thing taking so long?
It's making sure that it's a good decision for us. It's taking it over for us. And right now the Lakers are up 54-42 going into the half. What happened tonight? Golden State.
Oh.
Shout out to everybody out there watching.
You out of here? You got a bounce?
I do got a bounce. How about you? You staying on? Can you stay on?
Well,
you wanna?
I think. Well, this thing's giving me so.
It is giving a little bit of an issue there. We did get one full draft in with you guys, and we thank you all sincerely for hanging out. To everybody in the comments, again, thank you very much. Happy Thursday to you. You got any final thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah. I want to thank everybody showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh man, we were way behind. That's what I was saying. Yeah, we'll have to do this again. I think we'll have to.
Go ahead.
No, Tommy says what?
Recap the picks. But you were saying we got to do it again. Or maybe we could recap those picks. I don't know if you still have the clip up, but we could recap those picks when we.
No,
yeah. See,
I
we know we
did
got
not.
we
We'll
got
save
we
him.
got we got Anton, and we got a kicker. We all know that, and we got Kraft. So there's that.
Yep.
And but again, like Ryan said, thank you everybody for coming in tonight. Sincerely appreciate it. You hung with us through any issues, and that really means a lot. Sincerely, because my streams are always tough to get through. So thank you.
And with that, have a wonderful evening.